It's the 404. I'm Randall Bennett.
I'm Jeff Bacalar.
And I'm Wilson Tang.
And this is the show where all you got to do is call Randall to get on the show.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
All you got to do, really. Coming up on the show today, lots of fun stuff. Wilson is not going to get cancer. We'll tell you why. Plus, Chuck Klosterman is kind of cool. He's a guy who writes for Rolling Stone. Everyone like him?
It's Esquire he writes
He's writing.
for.
No, he writes for everyone. But he used to write for Rolling Stone. Now he's in Esquire talking about why the music business is crashing. And Jeff Perrin.
That's not a hard one.
Plus, we're going to be talking about AMD, some software you might not have heard of that's kind of interesting if you're rocking the AMD processor behind the scenes called AMD Live. And to do that, we have Wesley Faulkner from AMD. How are you doing, man?
What's up?
You doing all right?
Wesley Faulkner has the dubious distinction of being the first 404 listener outside my immediate group of people.
I think I remember this. You ran into him at the CS when we were trying to.
Whoa! Do you remember what event you were at, Wesley?
Well, we met initially with Showstoppers, you and me and Tom Merritt, and I came to the live BOL taping, and that's where I met you and
everyone. Yeah. So, has the 404 grown at all on you, or are you still kind of just like, you know what, the weirdest show ever? Let's be honest.
I actually started listening to it more regularly than I thought I would.
Yeah.
All right.
not for the fact that it's bad or anything. It's just that I have so many podcasts that I listen to.
Totally.
It sticks with me. It's kind of like a break between my serious podcasts.
Sweet.
So we're surprisingly good, right?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lie to us.
We're totally under promise, over deliver. That's what we're hoping.
That's how you got to roll,
That's
man.
how we roll. Yeah.
So you were at Showstopper showing off this thing called AMD Live. You're like a developer on that, right?
I coordinate with the developers. I do the QA for it too, and I'm kind of like the technical representative at some shows like Showstopper or CES, and I was at South by also.
Oh, word! Did you go to that? Did you get in that party? We tried to hook that up. Did you get in?
No.
We have no clout.
Rana, I need to call.
Apparently
her.
there are invitations, or I never got an invitation or something. I didn't have time anyway, so it worked out.
All right. Well, I talked to Rana. She's supposed to set it up, but we'll talk to her again and figure out for next time. So AMD Live, what is AMD Live exactly?
Well, AMD Live is a platform, like it's a PC. You'll see a little label on there saying AMD Live, and it's also a software suite to help enhance your media experience, like watching videos and movies and television. You're
showing off that there's some actual software you're showing off. Can you tell us
AMD Live Explorer. It's a 3D browser for your music, your videos, and your pictures.
Yeah.
It allows you to just in a new 3D interface, because most people who buy mid-level PCs who don't play games don't know why they need to buy a higher-end graphics card or a high-end processor. So it's for people that don't know any better and just buy the high-end system, and they say, well, I can surf the web faster. And this gives something else to use it for.
No, definitely. The interface is actually pretty cool. You're showing, I think you showed us 6 videos in a circle, and basically to navigate, instead of having to wait for each one to load or whatever, you could just see which one is playing that you wanted and click on it. So anyway.
Yeah, if you get a real high-end system, you can get up to 9 videos playing at the same time.
Oh wow,
nice. Pretty cool.
And you can rotate really them in it's like a 3D carousel.
We could probably use some.
So if you have let's say 20 videos of Seinfeld or South Park, and you don't know which one is which by just the title, you can see them all play at the same time, so you can find which one that you want to play.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's the one with the goat porn.
That Cell demo, right?
The Cell demo.
They had the 50 MPEG-2 streams.
Oh yeah, that was old school.
That was 2005.
Yeah, that was when they were like, "This is gonna be so amazing," and it turns out it wasn't. So let's talk about some other stuff. I'm gonna defer this story to Jeff Bacalar because I don't really know how to talk about it without.
Because you forgot how to speak. Or?
Yeah, basically.
It's Chuck Klosterman.
No, I was talking about the Wilson one.
Oh. Well, I didn't really. I mean, I stumbled across this headline and it just made me think of Wilson.
Yeah.
Why me?
Because this is actually an older report, I think, but it comes from the BBC News. And
what does it have to do with me?
A study, or new-ish study, it's actually from 2003, comes out that says masturbation can actually reduce your risk of getting prostate cancer.
Breaking news.
So Wilson,
you're set.
You, sir, are in good shape.
Yep. You're set.
You, sir.
Do we really have
Look,
anything? Do we
no
really,
hands, guys. No
That was pretty funny. Do we really have anything to talk about with this, or can we just kind of agree? You should read this in the show notes. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, the more you clean your pipes, I don't know. How does it work?
You'll be
I
better.
don't know. It's
know.
Australian researchers. Maybe it goes something different down there.
Maybe
down
they
under.
have different plumbing. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I don't know. But no, Chuck Klosterman, though. So let's talk about this.
All right, this is an interesting article because he basically comes out and says something about the reason why the record industry has fallen so hard in the past decade.
like 8 years. Yeah.
Is it because they
he
don't make any
claims-
good music?
Well, I think
No, 'cause
that
they didn't make good music back when the record industry was doing great.
yeah,
Keep that in mind.
yeah,
Britney Spears, "Oops, I Did It Again."
So
Hey, come
sold
on,
a bunch
man.
of
I bought that album.
So, dude,
You
that sold
would.
1.3 million copies in a week.
Yep.
And last year, High School Musical was considered a success by selling just under 3 million in an entire year.
Yep.
So
Oh,
look at it
wow.
like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Cloisterman claims the reason, he simplifies it all. He says the reason this is happening is because music, downloading music, file sharing, that came easiest to people.
Yep.
In terms of how to, people want to save money. People want to, not have to go into a store and buy a physical CD.
Yep.
This technology, file sharing, lended itself so easily to a younger generation. Younger kids picked up on it so easily that it was just like second nature to them. It wasn't like music sucks. It wasn't anything like that. It was just like,
well,
look,
file
it's
sharing.
so
I was
easy
gonna say
to do.
that sounds true of almost everything though. Like I've never mailed in a bill, ever.
Okay, ever?
I rarely mail.
Every
in
now and
bills.
then, like some bills I have to pay, they don't offer online
bill
payment.
pay.
Yeah.
No, I have personally never mailed in a bill.
You've never
That's
written
because
a
you're not a
check
real
and-
person, Wilson.
Yes, you're a robot. You've never.
Wesley,
But it's also the same thing. Is that I don't buy CDs anymore because if I like a song, I'll buy the single.
Right, and
Yeah.
that's what he makes that point too. He's like, why am I buying an entire album when I could just grab the track I want to listen to
Yeah.
over and over and over for 99 cents?
So Wesley, do you buy music online, or when's the last time you bought a CD?
I can't remember. 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe,
do you
right?
buy-
It's like,
Well, I just got married, and we went on Amazon and got the music we wanted to play because
During your wedding?
you can browse like an endless supply online as opposed to going to a store and they may have it and they may not have it. Why take the risk?
No,
Take
totally.
the trip. Gas is too expensive.
What about
Yes.
Wilson's online bill pay thing? Do you pay all your bills online, or you kind of still have to do both?
Actually, I use this service called Paytrust.
What is it called?
Paytrust. They take all your paper bills and all your electronic bills, and you pay them all on one website. So you don't have to go like to T-Mobile's
Oh, wow.
website or to AT&T's website or whatever.
That's pretty
It
awesome.
just gets sent to them, and you use that to pay them.
Dude,
That's
they're
really
404ing right now. That must means they got 404'd by us. All of our listeners just went to their site at once.
dude, that's pretty awesome.
Paytrust.com does not load, but that's okay.
That's
kinda-
how
kinda
we.
cool.
That's comforting.
We can
I've been
affect the
doing
internet.
the ING Direct bill pay for a while.
Mhm.
So I'll do, like, if I have a paper bill to pay, I'll just send it in through ING Direct, and they just send mail in a bill basically. So I
Right.
don't write checks ever.
I mean, I've got Bank of America, so if it's not in Bank of America bill pay, then
Basically,
it's
it's
not
not
on
a
online
real-
bill pay.
It's not a bill.
Well,
The
with
thing-
Paytrust, you get like a whole PO box, and you tell them whenever you get a bill, you say send it to this PO box, and they'll scan it in, and then
No
email you say, hey, you got a
way.
bill.
Oh, that's
What's
amazing.
What's the business structure on that? Do you pay a monthly fee for that, or how do you do that?
Yeah, I got grandfathered in. They've been bought two different companies, and so I've had them since '97,
Wow,
Nice.
and I paid $10.95 a month.
that's cool.
Oh,
though.
wow.
So that's pretty cool though. Still, that you don't
That's
have to.
cool. No, I like that.
No, and if you move, you don't have to worry
It's a
about
good
your
idea.
bills. Like
It's a good idea.
they still get to you and everything. That's
For
kinda
sure.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
It's a really good idea.
And no junk mail.
Oh,
which is
Oh, so
fantastic.
they
That is
filter out
so
all the junk
true.
mail.
Dude, I would pay that just for the junk mail. man.
Dude, that's a really good idea. So that's paytrust.com. I'll write that down to put it in the show
So
notes.
so real quick, also, so another thing he brings up in this article, Klosterman, he says that everyone who the title of the article is "Where did my $4.2 billion go?" Because that's the
Yeah.
amount of money missing in the record industry that would have been spent on that's not being spent anymore, right?
Yep.
So he claims that it's just in the pockets of all the kids who were in college in the late 90s and early 2000s, paying off their credit card bills.
Dude, it's awesome.
Because they can't, and
Yeah.
and in some weird kind of way, it does make sense because there is this money that
It's totally
no
true.
one spends
somewhere.
on music.
I don't. I gotta say, I spend far less money now than I ever did on music and
Of
entertainment.
course.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what about economy of scale? I mean, music was one of the things that just never dropped in price. No matter how long a CD was sitting there on the shelf, it never
Right.
went down.
Dude,
and I don't think
so
people are standing
true.
for that anymore.
Right.
So true.
Well,
I
and
never
you
even
know-
thought of that. It's such a good point.
and
Like,
that's the other thing about-
CDs were at like $20.
Yeah,
for a while.
they've no, but I was gonna say the thing about records and whatnot though is that in every other industry, the more people buy it, the price goes down. Right?
The record industry, it's like the more people buy it, the price goes up.
The price goes up
Yeah.
exactly, and that's what they wanted to do with iTunes. That's the whole like variable pricing dilemma
Yeah.
was that they
It's
wanted
like that
to
site with the MP3s. Like,
Amy.
yeah.
maybe, but it caps it at $1. They wanted to charge you like $2.
Yeah,
for a
the music
single.
industry was like, well, if a single's popular, let's charge $2 for it. Blah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jobs didn't stand for it.
Right.
So it's just
So
kinda
go
crazy.
Steve Jobs, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a Steve Jobs fan, but he's standing up for the consumer for once. So there you go. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have some more stuff with Wesley Faulkner from AMD. I know I said it slowly, but thanks for coming on the show, man. So we'll be right back after this
These messages.
freaking break.
Hear music, interviews, and exclusive live performances from our favorite rock, hip-hop, country, and R&B artists recorded right here in our CNET studios by listening and subscribing to our Music Sessions from Studio C podcast. Check out podcast.cnet.com for this and all other cnet.com podcasts.
Hey guys, it's James from Alaska, and you're listening to the 404. 3 guys, 1 donut, and an eclair no one wants to touch.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
whoa! I was not expecting.
Can I add in a nail?
Thanks for the visual.
I'd also add in a nail. No one
For
wants to
our
touch.
new listeners, we have an inside joke about where donuts can go.
Yeah, it's a very old joke. So
It's
now
not really.
It's not really an inside joke.
Yeah, anyone
So
can pick up on
Go
it.
find it and
The old hot
Listen
dog
to
and
our old
donut.
episodes. And
Oh,
all right, so Randall's trying to find his nail right now.
Oh.
got it.
Was
It's right
in
there.
Brian Bushwick's
This is in his
nose
nose.
yesterday.
Straight
I
his
encourage
nose.
everybody to go and watch this episode on our post page. Is on the YouTube page.
yeah.
And
It's
it will
amazing.
freak you out.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
amazing how much Randall's touching that nail.
I'm touching the non-nose end.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Right there.
get
No,
tetanus.
no nose in this end.
Wow, look how long that thing
Dude,
is.
isn't
That was
that crazy?
in his face,
In his
dude.
face. All right,
Shit.
calls from the public time. That's the first time I ever got to dance on camera, so I took
Oh,
advantage.
God. I
Hey 404. Watching Blockbuster and Circuit City merge together is like watching 2 old people have sex. It's kind of nasty, but mostly it's just really pathetic. Love the show. Bye.
now look, he
Nice,
could
I'll
have
take it.
parlayed that into a better punchline because there's nothing wrong with old people having sex.
Is-
I don't want to watch it.
That's the point.
I don't want to watch
Whatever
it.
you do in
It's not
in private.
So
pathetic though.
here's-
It's not pathetic, dude. When I'm 70, I hope I'm still.
So this is my
Rising to the
analogy
occasion.
that I would take. It would be, it's like watching old people have sex. If you see it in public, it's really gross.
Or
That's
like-
what it's gonna be.
Or like
Almost-
no matter how much you do it, no one wants to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one.
I would say almost anybody having sex in public. Almost anybody.
No, I don't think any. I think everybody basically. I don't think I want to have anyone. I want to see anyone's junk in public. I'm just saying.
You're a different breed, man.
Am I?
Yeah.
You want to see people have sex in public,
If
I
they
think he
want to
does.
do it, good for them.
Jeff?
I don't want to see
That's
it, but I'm
my
not gonna be.
point.
I'm not
no
gonna
one
look
wants
away.
to see it.
I'm not gonna look. Oh my neck. I'm not gonna look away.
Did you just turn
What
right?
happened to your neck?
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. For
I
a
don't
quick.
know. I was watching the Devils game last night, and I was really into the game with a bunch of my buddies, and we were all screaming. And I woke up this morning, and like, I guess I just slept funny. It has nothing to do with the game. And
Oh, I was like,
I can't
and then
turn
you're
right.
like, yeah.
I
like
can't turn
freaking
right,
out.
dude.
You're
I
not-
feel like
can't?
Zoolander.
You're not an
He couldn't
ambi-turner?
turn left.
You're like New
I
York
can't
City.
turn
You
right.
can't make right.
I gotta go. No, that's Jersey.
Is that Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
what?
can't make left turns in Jersey.
None ever.
You have to take a jug handle. Do you know what a jug handle
Yeah,
is?
like going.
Yeah.
brrr.
There's no like left turn in the middle of the street.
At all.
On a main,
Anywhere.
not there. You can make left turns in some places, but the majority of highways and shit like that, yeah, you got to take a
Crazy.
jug handle.
That's lame.
Oh, like Detroit. Detroit's
Yeah.
like that too.
There you go.
There you go.
Us
Wait,
in
Wesley, where are
Detroit.
you at? Are you in Texas? I want to say
Yeah, I'm in Austin.
Austin.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
so that's South by Southwest is like in your backyard.
Down the street.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
Cool.
That's awesome. So did you see anything cool at South by Southwest?
I was stuck in the blog house for most of the time because that's where we're having our little AMD Live demo thing.
Cool.
I went to one conference or show or whatever. Where are the black bloggers?
Yeah. Oh, that was. I heard about that panel. I mean,
I was in the blog house and I met Lauren Friedman. You know that guy?
Lauren.
Yes.
Friedman.
The guy from 1938.
No,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That guy's.
He's crazy. Yeah, he's funny though. He did a couple questionable things, but yeah, keep going.
Dude, like showing off his 3-year-old daughter's ass.
Well, he just
What?
like,
for example,
he's just
that's
really
jacked up.
He did. I didn't know.
Wait,
he
he
did.
did what?
He's like, him and a whole bunch of dudes. That's what got him kicked out of Pod Show.
I thought it was
or Podtech.
I thought
whatever.
it was when he did that tasteless black.
That was the
guy.
other.
Yeah.
That was the other part of it.
He did.
Well,
what? Okay.
that whole conference was because of that video.
Oh.
And I never heard of it. And I met him, and he said, "Hey, there's this whatever conference on where the black bloggers based on his video." He's like, "You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go, let's do it." And so I went with him, and that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did they
I'm
talk
sure,
about though?
dude.
What did they say that like it was? I mean.
Oh, they're just talking about, well, where are all the black bloggers? And some people were really pissed off at him for being so stereotypical.
Did they have any? Did they have any like remedy? Like why?
I
or
mean,
did
is
they have
there
any
even
explanation?
evidence of this?
Or
Like-
is it just like we're here?
Yeah, you're like Wesley's like, dude,
It was-
hello,
it was
look at me,
a
I'm a
little
black
bit of
blogger.
double talk, actually. Like, there's like, you can't say that, you can't say the N word and stuff like that. And then some guy comes up and he's like, "Yeah, we're all the black bloggers." Well, the reason why is because they can't do any work and something like that. And
What?
like,
Oh my
you can
God.
look at something and tell it's made by a black person.
Whoa.
And the black guy said that.
Gosh.
Oh, but really?
The black
And
guy
everybody's
said
like,
that.
yep, that's so true. And it was
What?
very, very, like, a lot of double speak, double talk.
Oh.
It was very controversial, but, I mean, some good stuff came out of it, but a lot of it was just yelling and screaming.
Oh
That
man, that's
sucks.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the good thing is the panel existed. The sucky thing is the panel existed.
yeah,
So that's
Oh,
just a
interesting.
double-edged sword, right
For
there.
sure. Well, let's talk about the other stuff on the rundown. Subway cars turning into reefs. So people are dropping. Basically, people are taking retired subway cars, dropping them off into the river, and they're turning into reefs.
I guess.
Do you know about this?
You put it on the show, right?
I saw because it looked interesting, and they had a photo of
Yeah.
it happening.
I got the photo up if you
Look,
want to flip to me.
I mean,
Wilson.
I don't understand how this doesn't pollute the water because of the metal and all the crap.
they do
that's
this in
the-
Florida all the time.
they
but
say
if
like
they
old
take, like,
ships.
Old
Dude,
buses.
This will
and-
confuse the shit out of people thousands of years from now. They're gonna be like,
why
"What
is all
the?
this shit
I don't
National
understand.
Did they like? Is this a sacrificial ritual?
Is this an accident? What is? It's very
Yeah.
weird. But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
look, it's on Tree Hugger, so
Maybe
I guess
we can,
it's,
like-
I guess it's gotta be.
I was
They're
gonna
saying
say-
that maybe they're saying it's like recycling, like you're using.
Yeah,
it?
they're putting it at the coast of Delaware. And look, it's supposedly beneficial to the ocean ecosystems.
I
I
got
don't know.
the
Maybe
pict-
we
I
can
got the
help like the
picture.
environment by like putting old 404 episodes into the
into
ocean.
the
like
How would we do
Bilbo
that?
Reeves. I don't know.
Just take like all the
Bur-
USB thumb drives we get from
Just
people, and
toss
just,
them
like,
in the
toss
lake.
them in the lake. You're like,
We're building a reef. Come on.
this will survive probably.
Oh man.
It'll be
Dude.
fun.
So, anyone ever been scuba diving?
Yeah, I went scuba diving with sea turtles.
Really?
Yeah.
Sea
Wesley,
turtles.
what you went? You just got married. You went on a honeymoon. Did you do any like water aquatic?
Are you talking to
stuff?
me or
Wesley?
Oh, I was, I was like, I am not married.
Jeff just got married. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeff is practically married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. But so wait, Wesley, what did you do for your honeymoon?
We went on a cruise to Mexico.
Dude, that's
Oh,
what I did
nice.
too. I did that too
Oh,
in
wow.
December.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Maybe you're on
Where'd
the
you
same
go?
ship.
Where'd you go?
Well, we went to Honduras, we went to Cozumel, and we went to Progreso.
That's cool.
But the thing is, when you watch everybody sees those cruise commercials on TV,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
take people like jet skiing and scuba diving and all that.
And smiling
You
a
don't
lot.
see a little asterisk at the bottom saying "not included."
Yeah, you gotta pay. Those are excursions.
Those
You
are-
gotta pay extra
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
yeah.
They're like, "Ooh, let's go swim with the dolphins. That
That's
looks
what I
fun."
did.
That'll be another
$400 a person or something like that.
Ours
Ours will be
was-
$500.
Dude, this was so cool that we found this water park where we were at, where it was, I think it was like $60 a person, which is still like kind of pricey, but they had a free water park. So basically,
That's
you
cool.
went and you swam with the dolphins, and then it was just like wet and wild, you know? So it was fun.
Nice.
Do you guys
I-
have that? Do you guys
I
have
was
wet
on a-
wilds in the east?
Yeah, we had Action Park in New Jersey, but has since closed down because I
Yeah.
feel like dozens of people have died there.
Yeah, those water parks are no joke.
No, they're
man.
dangerous. Action Park kills more people than lightning strikes.
I always hear stories about people catching stuff.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Well, because it's the
something's
same
in the
water.
water. Yeah.
It's the
Got
same
it.
water, and like
Yeah.
It's recycled.
everybody's just swimming.
Everyone's
and
catching the clap at Action Park. No, but
That would be
Hey,
a
those
great
dolphins
story.
aren't clean either.
yeah, for sure, man. No one, washes them down.
Oh man, they're in water.
Yeah, but
A friend of mine got herpes from a dolphin.
no. What a
Yeah,
slutty
they're
dolphin.
taking pictures, the little pictures where they show the dolphin kissing your cheek, and she got herpes on her face.
Oh,
That's less the dolphin's fault.
For
and more
real.
Whoever else. Is
That
kissing the
dolphin should have been taking
That
Valtrex.
dolphin was totally slutty.
That dolphin should have been one day at a time Valtrex.
Because
No.
now I can manage my herpes outbreaks with
Dude,
Valtrex.
that's a serious. Someone should get into that.
I didn't know
business.
that there
Dolphin
was dolphin
herpes?
herpes could
Dude,
transfer.
two
to-
mammals, two
No,
mammals.
you know that it's just people kissing the dolphin, and then someone else who kissed the dolphin before had herpes.
Whoa, yeah, you think that's how
That's
it
what-
works? Yeah.
It's got. There's no way a dolphin.
There's no dolphin-born
strain
herpes strain. Yeah,
that will go to.
that makes sense.
Well, okay.
I think.
Oh,
Well, this show's about dolphin herpes.
That's the show.
That's
we
what
should
it
do
is
that
today.
I want to do that show name tomorrow,
That dolphin should get on STD Date Finder.
dude. Totally fine. Well, it's
So
only-
a
it's
couple
mouth,
episodes
It's a mouth
ago.
disease. It's not an STD.
no.
I think yeah,
The person was
I think
not
that's
having
a gray
sex.
area.
No,
That's a
'cause
gray area.
There's this Tracy and I were talking about. It's just barely actually.
Wait, dolphins have blowholes, right?
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Oh snap! So this is what we're talking about though. It's you can get genital herpes on your face, but you can't have oral herpes transferred to the genitals.
Yeah,
That's the rule.
really.
So yeah, that
I'll
was
take your
the true
word for
story.
it.
So anyway, on that genital herpes note, where I think
We've got one more story. We've got the Mitchell
we?
Hurwitz.
what? Oh, do we need to talk about this?
Ooh,
What is
yes.
this? So tell me
Yes.
what's going on.
So Fox has commissioned the cartoon version.
Of Arrested Development, basically. No, just kidding.
I wish it's actually an Australian drama, like
What?
sitcom
What?
called "Sit Down, Shut Up."
Oh, the cartoon is serious?
No, it's not. It's a comedy,
Right.
but it's based on like a sitcom in Australia about, I don't know, some teachers and principals
Issues,
not
we'll just
caring
say.
about
Interesting.
not
Well,
caring about their students.
look, it's coming from the right people, so we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, Jason Bateman's in it.
Right. Who else?
Will Arnett.
Job, Will Arnett.
And Henry Winkler.
Yep, Henry Winkler.
It's like 3/4 of
Hey.
good Arrested Development. Is who's producing it? I would totally bet it's Ron Howard.
oh, I don't know
gotta
who's
be Ron
producing it. I
Howard.
think it's Mitchell Hurwitz. I know he.
Is he producing it, or is he just like the showrunner? Do you
I
know?
think he might be the showrunner.
I think
don't
he's the
know.
showrunner. You gotta know that freaking what's his face, Opie is
Yeah.
gonna be producing that thing. So
Ron.
My
Howard.
favorite-
What?
I gotta say, that was my favorite moment in Arrested Development. The
end?
last shot.
yeah, it's a
Yeah, it was
shot.
good.
Let's not ruin it, but it's a
Yeah.
good shot. I guess that's it for the show, guys.
Oh.
Wesley from AMD. Do you have a website people can go to find out about
Oh,
your thing?
just go to amdlive.com.
AMDlive.com. The
Easy
AMD Live
enough.
Explorer. It's cool. Check it out if you have an AMD computer. And that does it for the show. Thanks for listening after yesterday's craziness. I guess we should talk briefly about that really quick. Yesterday we had the craziest show.
Yeah, it was
We know it
very
wasn't as crazy in
interesting.
audio. Thanks
In
for sticking
audio,
with
I'm
us.
sure you guys were
You're
freaking
like,
out.
oh my
but-
gosh, people are listening.
But we really encourage you to go to the post page
Yeah.
and watch the video. Tell your friends and whatnot. It's some of the craziest stuff we've ever captured.
It is the craziest thing we've ever captured. What would be crazier?
I can't think of anything.
I
I
can't
don't know.
think of
Dolphin
anything.
herpes.
But that
That'd
we
be
didn't
crazy.
capture it yet.
We did not capture that.
That's
though,
next
but
time. So as always, the 404.cnet.com. Leave a voicemail, 866-404-CNET. Twitter, Facebook. There's a billion ways to follow along with the show. We're not arrested, by the way. Wilson errantly posted that we were arrested. We're not arrested.
Oh yeah, we were doing some work today, and I had to.
He
write
used
in
the
Twitter that we
he used
were
the
arrested.
404 Twitter for bad purposes.
Oh, you said. Oh, wow.
We use it
dude.
for loaded. We
Oh.
just are unloaded. so.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Anyway, Natalie Del Conte.
Speaking of loaded,
will
right?
be on the show tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow's Free for All Friday. It means you can call in 866
Anarchy.
We're gonna
404
set it
In the
up and we're
studio.
gonna make it work.
11 a.m. Eastern. I don't know how we're gonna make it work actually.
We'll figure
Yeah,
it
we'll
out.
little bit
figure that
nervous.
out. Hey, we figured out how to get these
How to
cameras
switch
going.
live. I'm sure we can get people to call in.
Yeah, I think we'll do it old school talk shoe, like calling through the phone way.
Sweet.
Make that happen. So
Thanks again to
that's it for the
Wes,
show.
dude.
Wes,
Awesome.
thanks for being on the show
Thanks,
again,
man.
Have a good
Thanks for having
day
me.
in Austin, Texas.
For sure. The stars at night. What is it?
Stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of
Texas.
Texas. There you go.
All
Little
right.
Pee-wee.
On that note, see you later. I'm Randall Bennett,
I'm Jeff Bacalar.
And I'm Wilson Tang.
and we love you. Bye.
Peace.
I love you, camera. I love you. Sweet.